Help from on high for Greece. Well, the news from Brussels is not so straightforward. Support from the EU, but with IMF conditions, says the headline. The editor of this leading newspaper argues that a country that lived on borrowed money and EU subsidies for so long is facing a reality check.
Now it's, the time to pay the bill. And it's a very unpleasant feeling because politicians made a career by appointing people and now they have to fire people and they have to cut salaries and so on. So I think it's the end of a 30-year period of, we had a big party, it was a great party, our politicians had a great time, a lot of people made money, and now it's basically over, and that's very painful.
So now all the attention is on the man who has to pick up the pieces, Finance Minister George Papakonstantinou. It could be the most difficult job in all of Europe. Money markets push him one way, trade unions the other. At an emergency meeting with union bosses, he has to explain why wages are going down and taxes are going up. Not surprisingly, people are unhappy. So far, the protests are manageable in scale. That could change as the cuts begin to bite. At a street market, this man said things were better during the dictatorship 30 years ago. Perhaps an extreme view, but people feel let down by their politicians.
Those in charge are to blame. They took the money and ate it. And we ate nothing. We just work, and now we work even harder.
I'm just a young boy, and I think that Greece must change very much, in very much things. Like the economic, like the health, everything.
Greeks are not well off by European standards. About 1 in 5 lives below the EU poverty line. And in this crisis, which is full of so many uncertainties, the only certainty is this, that ordinary Greeks will feel they have even less money to spend in the months ahead. Barnaby Phillips, Al Jazeera, Athens.